Seven-figure CEOs aren't smarter than you, and they're actually not working harder than you. They don't have some secret 25th hour in the day, but they do know a handful of things about growth that most six-figure founders don't, and those things change everything. I've built a seven-figure consulting agency myself and coached dozens of founders past the same ceiling you might be staring at right now. Today I'm pulling back the curtain so you can see exactly what separates a six-figure cycle from a seven-figure growth. If you're an ambitious founder stuck at six figures, you've probably tried to push harder, long nights, new offers, another launch on the calendar. Growth isn't actually about adding more hustle, it's about changing the way you think and lead. Today, let's break down the 5 key shifts seven-figure CEOs make and how you can start applying them right now. Shift 1, systems over hustle. Seven-figure CEOs focus on systems, not effort. When I first started, I was a solo consultant taking on every project and saying yes to everything. I thought the answer to growth was more clients and longer hours. It wasn't until I stopped chasing hustle and built a simple set of systems, weekly CEO time, a financial dashboard, and a small but empowered team that everything changed. Within 2 years, I crossed 7 figures without even having a website because the machine behind the scenes finally matched the vision in my head. Systems are what allow growth to continue when you're not personally pushing every project forward. If you don't have clear documented processes, you'll stay stuck in a cycle of just one more late night. Audit the areas where things rely solely on you, then build systems so someone else can run them. Shift 2, know your numbers. Seven-figure founders don't guess, they measure. They know their cash flow margins and key performance indicators at a glance. They use dashboards and scorecards to track reality. One client came to me stuck at around 200K revenue. She was exhausted. Her team was constantly asking her for decisions and cash flow felt like a mystery. So we started with 2 things: a financial clarity system that tracked cash flow weekly and a leadership rhythm with clear decision rights. Within 12 months, her business passed 1 million. Nothing magical, just the right systems giving her the data and space to make real CEO moves. So the takeaway, if you can't tell me your monthly cash runway or customer acquisition cost, that's your next move. By the way, if you'd like me to take a close look at your business and map out your next steps, book a clarity call. We'll work through your numbers, your systems, and your strategy so you leave with a focused growth plan and clear next moves. Shift number 3, delegate decisions, not just tasks. Most founders eventually hire help, but they stay the bottleneck by keeping every decision. That's not delegation, that's babysitting. I worked with an agency owner who micromanaged everything. And hey, I get it. When you're stressed, you want to micromanage everything, but it doesn't help. He was doing everything right on paper. Great clients, solid service, but he couldn't scale past his personal capacity. Every decision from hiring to client approvals bottlenecked with him. Together, we restructured his team roles and created a decision delegated framework so leaders could act without waiting for his sign-off. In less than a year, he freed up 20 hours of work and tripled revenue because the business could finally run without him at the center. So identify decisions you don't need to make and give someone else the authority to own them. Shift 4, think in years, not weeks. Seven-figure CEOs stretch their planning horizontal. They don't live launch to launch. They map where they want the business to be in 3 to 5 years and work backwards. My own biggest leap came when I stopped obsessing over weekly revenue and I actually started creating multi-year growth maps. I moved from scrambling for the next client to mapping 3-year growth targets, quarterly priorities, and an investment in myself as a CEO. That long-term horizon gave decision more purpose and growth became predictable instead of reactive. So set a 3-year vision and use it to guide today's priorities. Shift 5, invest in yourself. Growth accelerates when you grow. Every seven-figure founder I know invests in coaching, masterminds, advisors, and their own development because a business can't outgrow the CEO leading it. When I finally hired my first coach, my decision-making sharpened, my leadership improved, and revenue followed. So here's your challenge. Audit your habits, systems, and leadership today. Which of these 5 shifts is missing in your business right now? If you're ready to break through the ceiling and build a business that actually scales without burning you out, I created a 7-day CEO reset to help you install these exact principles. And again, if you want my eyes on your business directly, book a clarity call with me. We'll work through your numbers, your systems, your strategy, so you leave with a focused growth plan and clear next steps. Check the links in the description below. Your next level isn't about working harder, it's about thinking and leading like a 7-figure CEO. You've got this. I'll see you in the next video.